Well, I have been in a very video game mood, and today is no different. I would like to try and play Bravely Default at some point, but we're gonna start with playing some Metaphor. I saw this game came out recently, and it looked pretty interesting, so I thought, I figured I might as well check it out, because it seems like it's more Persona rather than more SMT. I know that line kind of blurs in places, but I prefer Persona for being more direct with story, where SMT is a bit more, subtle, more dystopian, etc. I prefer a little more hopefulness in my stories. But yeah, I'm just gonna make sure things are working here, everything is capturing okay, etc. So let's just make sure of that first. Make sure sound is going through, make sure this stuff is moving. Looks like we're okay. Don't know how the sound is going to be, but it seemed like it was pretty okay when I checked it last time. So I'm going to assume it's okay. So let's check this out.
Who's there? I can feel you watching me from a place beyond my sight. Whoever you are, please tell me. Does our world pique your interest? Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are.
I switched the button layout, but it's not saying it. I'm using a PS4 controller for this right now. And they let me switch the buttons to PS4 stuff. I don't know if I need to restart the game for that. First. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 characters, really. We'll just go simple. Oh, that's my name, not the protagonist?
Which suggests to me you might reside in a world beyond ours. It is a curious thing that in your eyes, my entire world is but the dawn of a story yet untold. Or to put it another way, this is a fantasy. But can it truly be dismissed as something so far removed from you?
The sound actually seems pretty quiet. I think we're going to turn it up more. If it's quiet for me, then it must be even more quiet on the stream. I'm not sure. If it seems like it's too loud, then I guess I'll re-watch the stream after and see if it gets too bad or good.
If indeed you wish to cross to our world for a time, I would first ask that you indulge one question. Is fantasy limited to the confines of imagination? Would you call it a powerless creation? More than wishful thinking, more than fiction. Something capable of affecting the realities beyond its bounds.
I always think between humanity. The most interesting thing about humans is that we can dream, we can imagine, we can create things that don't actually exist, at least right now. And that's always interesting to me. Our imagination can do a lot of things.
This must be what you believe. I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider, if fantasy is born from hope, a desire to make the world better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest. Thus does change come, and thus is fantasy forged into a new reality. Perhaps the story about to unfold before you will tell us. I'm thoroughly invested now myself.
Yakuza 8, or rather Infinite Wealth, it has Denevu, or whatever. The thing that makes you stay online, so not planning on playing that until they remove it. But I would like to play it when they do remove it.
So, let this tale begin.
But this game doesn't have it. So, I figured it was something interesting. I feel in the JRPG mood after finishing off Like a Dragon, so let's get into it. I feel like normal is fine. Usually these games, the harder modes can be hard. But I think starting on normal is fine. I usually like to experience the story, and I like a little bit of challenge, but I also like to feel like a god and be terribly overpowered. It's nice sometimes.
Looks like we're in the clear. The capital's just through this desert.
Is it true then? The king is dead?
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the roads safe. So now the monsters are roaming in broad daylight. No soldiers to stop them.
Monsters, huh? I've certainly been hearing the stories.
To say nothing of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much is certain.
What's the problem?
They're bandits!
Hmm.
Come on, let's see some respect for the militia! Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
An igniter? How'd they get rid of those?
Huh. So we got a lot of vehicles with legs. Maybe?
Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an elder. So he is. No horns, no knife ears. Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital?
A human. Are humans not liked?
What's this? Looks like you've been holding out on us, boy.
I'm mute. Give it back.
Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! That's want to get stuck like us.
Okay, so we're not holding back on killing people in this one.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
We can scream, even if we're mute. Our fairy mascot character is the one that has to speak for us. I wonder if we're going, like, inspired slightly by Berserk or
This place
anything like
already
that.
feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Luis saving us? Hey, you okay? You still got all your limbs attached?
As far as I can tell.
Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
You alright?
Are you alright?
Oh, wait, what? We can talk?
Been worse. And from the sounds of it, you're about the same. You do know that if anyone finds out who we really are, it's all over, right? The mission's more important than either of our lives. If we screw this up, there's no going back.
Backstory? Question mark? No. Now we have a weapon with us only.
Let's go.
Oh no. I wonder if I'm gonna actually have to restart this. My controller got all messed up. It's not changing the UI display though. It's letting me use the controller right now. It's not changing the display though on the screen. And look. I have it changed. It's showing that that's what it is. I think it's because I started without a controller plugged in. Not sure.
Watch out!
Visibility lets you see sees in the environment.
Okay. Yikes. I think we're in a little over our heads.
No, of course. People have to call me right away. Hold on 1 second. Didn't expect someone to call me right now, so that was my fault. My bad. It does look like the game is functioning, but I can't see the I can't see the controller controls for whatever reason. And now I can't turn off. There we go. Like now I can't turn off the music for some reason either. Always something.
Found us. Get ready, everyone.
Wait, is it an action RPG? Are they just not letting me, like, actually do thing?
They look pretty tough. Careful now.
There's not like a lock-on button. So I don't know.
Look.
Seems like they didn't want us to fight right now, though. I'll just keep moving for now. When I get to a save spot, I might try to quickly reload the game and see if we can, you know, have the proper buttons displayed.
You do remember what we're here to do, right?
Refresh my memory.
What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives? First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through. Come on. We don't want the sun to go down on us in the wastes. Let's pull ourselves together and get back on the road. You know what they say. Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters. I mean, fairies say that at least. I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
Right.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier.
Oh. You can send music directly into people's brains to make them feel better.
Look! Over there!
Interesting. Authors unknown. Is this like actually going to be an action RPG? Because that might change my feelings about playing.
I'm sorry,
Wake up!
everyone.
Answer me!
Fantasy is dead.
Will your tale end here?
I was just looking. You can sheath your sword with R2.
Yep, we're safe.
You can scan with L2. That doesn't do anything. That pulls up that. Up does items. No, left does items. Down does magic. Or lets you see random info. Can't jump.
Like this.
Yeah, I don't know if this is supposed to be taking from, like, Strikers, and it's an action RPG, or what.
Not good! Run for it!
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Uchronia.
Okay.
The year is 785. Uchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Barrier fantasies empowered. You, my wish, and come forth. Will you grant me thy guidance? Okay, well, let's see how this goes.
Whoa, just look!
There are gonna be a lot more anime cutscenes than I thought.
Get on with it then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead!
All the people with horns seem to be...
Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Yeah!
Very happy story so far.
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid?
Pretty Jules.
Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elder here, in the whole city even.
So they're humans' purpose is dog people? Dog cat people, question mark? And then they have the people that have horns, and they have the elf people. I don't know, they're called elves. But seems like there's at least 4 races,
Capital's
maybe more.
incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the
Actually,
countryside.
they said 8 tribes, right? Does fairy count?
Not that it's very balanced. I see more Plamars and Roussants than anyone else. Which means a dopey Elder kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Hey, did you hear what they're saying about His Majesty? They say it wasn't illness at all. I heard it was foul play, assassination.
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
But it's just like the prince, isn't it? They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
Sounds like monsters have been prowling the countryside. They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell. It's a far cry from when we had Count Luis at the helm, I'll tell you that much.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this.
We'd not have to ask if the prince was still alive.
Are they using vapes? Weird clock. Oh.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best, the saint, could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt His Highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed His Highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
Okay, so as right, we are going to be acting as a double agent, it sounds like. At least for like 5 minutes. Till we get caught immediately.
Hey, are you listening?
I was having a flashback.
I guess I can't blame you for feeling nostalgic. You and the prince were pretty close. Anyway, getting to the capital was only the beginning. Now comes the real high-stakes part. You gotta go get enlisted, so you can meet up with our operative. Remember, nobody here knows who we are. Nobody here knows the prince might still have a claim to the throne. That means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us. Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
Yeah, child soldier.
So? Whatever will I do?
Damn.
So you?
Run yourself the city in the freeway, stress inferiors. Indeed.
An elder? Here?
I guess people really aren't used to seeing my race.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter?
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the Magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies.
Like you?
But I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter? Here's something that might catch a foreigner's eye. This is modeled after the royal scepter and would make the perfect souvenir.
The royal scepter?
You've really never heard of it.
A symbol and instrument of the crown's sovereignty.
Talking to the heck.
Passed down through generations. If you believe the legends, it houses incredible magic. World-shattering power.
You think it's makeup, or is that like part of her race's like face?
More practically,
The lines.
you might call it the world's most potent magic igniter. And in the king's hands, it was enough of a deterrent to stave off invasion.
Now he's dead. With no living heir either.
Tragic, isn't it? Kingly magic is of little use without a king. You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
I'll keep
I'll
that in mind.
mind.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that
Thanks.
was unnecessarily
That's the
ominous.
idea.
She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
But I'm trying to chat with the locals. I don't know why the loading seems to take a while.
Let's head there.
I guess because they have so many NPCs around or something.
Oh God, grant me. I knows your aim.
I wouldn't think that would be an issue, though. And of course they have a lot of oppressed homeless people. Always good. Is this our transitional walk?
All right.
What are you playing at?
I'm out of ideas.
Beg pardon?
Elden rubbish.
That's wrong, though.
I'm looking around, lady. Oh, so there's a race with wings, too.
Come off it.
Elden rubbish.
This looks like soldiers.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward. Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest as you can. Lying will only make us more suspicious. So long as you don't compromise the mission, you're fine. Good luck in there. Knock 'em dead.
You're just gonna hide in my bag. I like how we just have the Morgana bag from Persona 5 for our mascot character to hide in.
You got this.
A blue blood the velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country. But mark my words, war will turn your arrogance to piss. When your corpse is plucked from the mud, do try to look patriotic.
Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause.
Insolent pup! You will learn your place.
Don't. The healers have enough on their plates already.
Be gone, and be thankful you're still in one piece. All right.
That's how they treat their own kind. How are they gonna treat someone that's an uncommon race?
An elder? I thought your kind was long gone.
Or am I not like a human race? Am I something else? I have the Aegis visor.
Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
I wonder if I can take screenshots of this or if it'll crash like Yakuza. I didn't save it yet.
So, what brings you to enlist?
Who knows? On to fight for change.
I want to fight for real change.
Lofty words for a gutter rat with an empty coin purse, no? So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Oh, I've been lucky.
I'm small, but quick.
Yes, I could see that. Always the cowards. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Please enter the name of the story's protagonist. GGGG. Okay, no. What do I want to name him? Could go Cygnus, could go Longfort. Oh, that was my fault this time. I hit the Windows button. Yeah, I'll go Cygnus like I usually do. Why does it do this? Yes.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
Yes!
I'm sure you heard about the monster sightings, so stay sharp out there. We're short-handed as it is, so be a good lad and try not to get killed on your first deployment. You can pick up your kit at reception. Standard issue guardsman armor and igniter. Kingdom property. So if you break it, it's coming out of your commission. On your way now. Up to. Next.
Treated us a lot better. He's just like, oh, someone we can go get killed and not have to worry about. Go ahead. Hey, look, it's that main character guy. Probably no one important to talk to, right? They're just the only one that happens to look different here. So they must not be anyone worth talking to. Let's talk to the person that seems gray. Now, are they actually gray? I guess he's 18, though.
What's the world coming to?
Hmm. Are you really a noble? But just a countryside son of a lord. Family of some real consequence.
Well,
Join the queue. I wonder if we're actually going to put it on. Oh great, we have days of the week. I wasn't sure if time was going to matter or not.
what of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What do they call them? Something like,
Next! Another Clamar. Wait, no. You don't look like the others. Surely not. An elder? It's the first of your kind I've seen.
Move it. There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. We've wasted good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
brute force and crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
My reason is to overthrow the government and re-establish the monarchy.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
Thanks.
You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter.
Cinder igniter.
These days, most come with their own magma crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
Around as an X, apparently a magic igniter. Captain I spoke with earlier had one too. They must take on many different forms, like I saw on the main street.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together.
Listen up, striplings. My name is Captain Klinger. And as of this moment, you miserable lot are under my command. I'm sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral proceedings for His Majesty. But if you think you're on cushy security detail, think again. First, you will be deployed to a fortress at the northern border, where you will be trained into true guards. Our veterans there will teach you the one thing you need to master if you're to survive. Pain.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Enjoy tonight's sleep, because it's the last full night's rest you'll get.
Dismissed. Always great. Pain.
Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow.
Okay.
Hey, you awake?
Nope, I'm asleep.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
Haha, very funny. Look, I just have a lot on my mind. Can't seem to fall asleep. I'd heard about what it was like in the capital, but still. When you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot. You okay?
That's just how it is.
Well, I don't think that should be how it is. Some people are even saying it's the lesser tribe's fault that the monsters are showing up at all. These are the same kind of people who burned down your village, remember?
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, but still, the prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
Sure, I guess.
So wait, is my character like actually a special race? Or is it supposed to be he's like human? Or is he supposed to be like a weird robot? Or is it just people that have different colored eyes and they don't have special ears?
I gotta say, I've been curious.
Probably says in their thing though,
Thanks.
right? It's a little book too, huh?
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. And Prince loved those kinds of stories. Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination. Wow. So not even any fairies? I guess less differences means less to argue over.
They still agree.
There is no need for sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and labor. Towers of glass that reach the heavens. Safe nights with no dark shadows. Busy streets well traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. Whoa. You see, no magic, no tribal conflict, and equality for all? It really does sound like a fantasy. But it's strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know how hard it is for me to turn these pages on my own? Oh well. Guess I'll just read more later. Good night.
You're the one bothering me, lady. Well, I could do what I was saying now, but let's just keep going for now.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth, by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elder here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard.
Weird
Reality
thorn
is
thing.
much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne. A hero? One who can lead. A beacon who will pierce the darkness when all seems lost. My father taught me that. In his stories, the kingdom was full of legendary heroes. So I can't give up. In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter.
Kingdom
Not that
Hearts,
I
no?
expect it will be easy. I believe in you. Familiar words. When I'm down, when I struggle, you're always there to help me through it. Let's do it. You'll be a hero. Trust me.
Small children in their dreams. While one gets affected by a weird curse.
I won't give up either. Trust me.
Meanwhile, giving up. Oh. Hmm. They're in that weird, like, slightly advanced, but not fully advanced. Strangeness. Is the screen messing up because of game, or is the screen messing up because of things happening?
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
Let's see.
You can view information about your surroundings in the world map. Use the movement keys to highlight locations you want to learn about, and then press. They're really gonna have us, globetrot a bit here, aren't they?
Let's see here. Hey, don't forget. Okay then.
Okay. I still don't know if this is supposed to be an action RPG, or if this is turn-based and that just has some weird action bits. I thought it was supposed to be a turn-based RPG, honestly. I didn't know it was going to be actiony at all.
Border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
I mean, they have a lot more set pieces than I was expecting.
Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my...
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
Something to say? Go on. I'm listening.
You butted into our conversation.
If it's a fight you want, draw your blade.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Clamar, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend. Next time, keep your complaining to yourself.
So does that mean the people that look like elves, the ones with horns, are, at the very least, are the higher ones, and we know the Elda and the, what are the Papus or something? The animal people are lesser ones? We don't know who else is in the higher one, though. Or normal one, I guess.
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much.
It's
Here and
Cygnus.
now, we're peers and equals.
Cygnus.
By the skin of my teeth! Now, where was I? Right, as for you, fresh meats.
Someone help!
And brother?
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay on guard. It's too...
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard. Those damn vultures across the border. They must have heard about the king's death.
I wouldn't think he would actually sound really concerned, but...
Anyway, to the fort. Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the ball, boss.
Oh, never mind.
You want us to go on ahead? Alone? Shouldn't we at least send a team back to ask for...
I knew fear would take you at the first step. You want to turn tail? Are you a traitor to the cause? The guard has no place for cowards. You are part of His Majesty's royal army.
When he's like the only one with a great sword.
Fight with pride.
I think he's fine.
Have medals this time tomorrow.
He's right. We're warriors. Up there is our first chance at glory and riches. Damned if I'm gonna waste it. Let's go.
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward, to the fort then.
Well.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
She got her battle armor on.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
She's with me.
Yes, and I have a name, by the way. It's Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared. I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Seal his nobility has become your ally. I don't know if he's trying to conceal it.
I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
Why do you have a little baby sword? What is she gonna do with the little baby sword?
Okay? Here we go. Actually,
I see.
Cat?
this is...
I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to find out. Yeah, looks like a lot of people came in here. Is it monsters or another? No, it's monsters.
There it is. That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
Oh yeah, I forgot. The enemies in this are human.
We have to help the survivors.
The monsters are truly terrifying. They're called humans.
Oh. Damn it. Hurry.
What if there's items around here? None of you look like you're highlighted.
This is bad.
What?
What do you think?
Our only hope right now is to join voices and strike as one.
Got it? Take care of it, please. Things will be fine.
Oh, I see.
Okay.
I was like, wait, what's V? That's interesting. When engaging in squad battles against a stunned enemy, party member will perform an initiative attack. In addition, enemy stunned at the start of battle. That's... yeah, that's interesting. So it is turn-based, it's just you get that first.
I can take it.
Okay, that's guard. Okay, that's attack. Trying to figure out what the buttons are.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Not being able to see the actual buttons when I'm using controller is kind of detrimental in a way. But yeah, that seemed pretty normal after I did that part, at least.
Wait. Be careful.
Hey! Okay?
Alright, how's that? Let's give him a fight.
This could be our chance.
We make the first move!
I won't hold back!
Okay.
Fire! A tough one.
Tougher than I thought.
That's interesting. So wait, what's X? So I can't turn off auto battle right now. That kind of sucks. I hate auto battle.
Guess we better stay on our toes!
We're looking good here.
The power of fire.
Okay, that was past turn. Didn't want to do that.
Even easier than expected.
I don't know if he's going to be a teammate that's going to die right away, so it doesn't matter, but... Oh. Etc.
Whew. That should do it. That should come in handy. Pocket it.
So it like tries to blend a little bit of action, but it's also still normal turn base. That's interesting. I'm guessing I have to unlock a character proper before I can turn off auto battle, but I'm not sure. I really hope this isn't a game that forces you to have auto battle. That would suck.
Be careful.
This battle's ours. This could be our chance.
Is that a tooth? I guess tooth decay just got serious.
The next one will fall just as easy.
I think that's all of them.
Must be a shortcut.
This is our chance.
Okay. So we break their guard and then we're able to do this stuff.
Good one, Strong.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
I mean, no reason to waste our SP.
There's no way I'm stopping here.
I think we're in the clear.
Hey, you found something.
Kinda what I figured.
Everything's pretty standard. It's all clear.
We don't have a we don't have a run button. It's just always this speed. But yeah, for not having a for having turn-based combat, I didn't expect the areas to be that open. The area looked as big as some of the areas in SMT stuff. Because usually Persona stuff, you know, the areas are kept corridors usually, kind of thing. Instead of big open areas. So I didn't expect that.
I think I'm getting used to it. Now that feels strong.
There is a bunch of different RPGs that do the thing where, you know, you get,
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for a while.
you get your junk. Well,
Run. No.
I'm guessing the guy we're looking for is probably going to be at the end here, right?
Hold on. You... I get it now. What?
Was that?
Hurry!
Let's hurry.
Wait, I didn't talk to that guy. Yeah, I want to make sure he dies.
Damn it.
Well, your fault for dying, loser.
If you see use for it, I say take it with you.
Thanks, buddy. I mean, so far I'm liking the looks of the game. I like the UI. The only problem so far is that I messed up the controller layout or whatever. It's like not changing the looks of the layout. It's like the only actual problem. Besides that, it works fine.
I don't think anything would be too tough. As long as we're careful, I think we'll be fine.
Okay, this could be our chance. All we've got.
Yeah, I mean, when I think about a lot of RPGs, I just remembered what I was going to say before. A lot of RPGs have a thing where you can attack the enemy before you start the battle. I just didn't expect them to give you like a combo string for it. Is what threw me off.
I think we're in the clear.
Hey, you found something. Shouldn't be anything we can't handle. We'll be okay.
Incoming.
Hmm. Well. Oh, I guess those are turn indicators. That's weird. That is a weird turn indicator. Just let me control you already. You're doing all the dumb stuff. Wasting your SP. They're not gonna have any. Very troublesome, sir. Okay, so yeah. They have that orange bar to show how much stamina they have, and then when you hit that stamina, they get stunned and you can attack them. Pretty straightforward.
Some enemies are still around.
I always like Cold Steel's system of they just explode if you're too high level. And you get to grind them. Crafting materials easy.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Your quartz and stuff.
These monsters are relentless.
They're dirty humans. Now, are these humans also? Are all monsters called humans? Or are they just certain monsters that look humanoid that are called humans? The real question.
This is our chance.
They chose the wrong opponent.
I wonder if these guys like respawn here for this first area after I moved far away enough, or if they just are dead. Like, I don't see the egg thing over there anymore. So I don't know. Even one survivor, then I'll not be the noble who runs away. Not this time, I can never live with myself.
Hey.
You plan to forge ahead, despite the risk. I take it, you used to die until you find whoever it is you're searching for. I'll let you die up there.
True, but
Can't just let you die up there. If I run now, I'll never deliver the message, and the prince will die. I have no choice but to press on.
I'm heading out.
No, I might have wanted to use like healing item or something before I go up there, but whatever. Oh. Might as well.
What do you think? Yep.
Can't exactly grind before we go in, so let's just go in. And then we'll get grinding later. A dirty human. That is a lot of dead bodies.
We
But
can't let it get away with this.
there's two of us.
Hold it off somehow.
Peril.
Damned humans. It was all because of them.
We'll just have to make it work.
Mission depends on our survival.
Brute force through this one.
It won't hold back. Burn!
Vile
3.
monster. You're mine.
No, let me control you. Let me control you. You fool.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
The power of fire!
How is it this strong?
What more can I do? Prince is my best friend. I need to save him. I can't die in a place like this. And yet,
I'll distract it. You two run!
But
Above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people. No matter the cost, farewell. If you would repay me, then live.
Heirloom greatsword.
Enough.
no! Please say something.
Stroll!
Don't be a fool. Just run before it.
Oh, fate-saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Thy fate is crown-twined, thy soul bound for the throne. The future yet unknown dawns in this moment. Thy path may fork, but only one may be chosen. Confront the threat before thee, or die here in obscurity. Now choose.
I choose.
So be it. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
A little graphic. It's like a metaphor or something. Your heart turns into a speaker. Aw, man, that looks pretty cool. I mean, it looks a lot like the linking in Xenoblade 3. Looks similar to that.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back. Scour! All right, that did the trick. Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
An opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will decrease the turn icon by half.
Looks like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We can target those.
Let's go. Wind.
That's it. Stay on
It's
it.
okay. Vitus power. Scour. Come on.
Done. We've got to hit the other spots too.
Seeker.
Kind of feels like I should have just focused on it. Attacking the feet actually do anything?
Wait, what? It's healing? It's eating its own fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! Ick! I can't believe it's eating.
Come forth, royal soul!
Can you knock those apples off?
Oh, that's just a normal heal? I thought it was like a regen because of the description. My fault.
Maybe not.
Okay, it's a lot weaker.
Nice dodge! Not like they could get you with that. If we don't take out those apples, you know, maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this? Understood. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Did I attack them too slow, or they were just showing that that's something it can do? Because that was like in Persona 5, when you fight a boss, you know, you'd have like Morgana or something do their special thing in the background. Or send an ally out to go do it. So I'm not sure if it was supposed to be like that, or if that was just like you weren't attacking the apples right away because you did the healing move. No, I mean, it'd be pretty easy for a little fairy thing to go cut the apples, so.
Still here?
I do think that one critique I would have would be this. The turn transition thing seems a little unnecessary. But beside that, it's been fine so far.
Okay. Not bad at all.
Going all in on luck.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue. What thou hast awakened is the true spirit of a hero. The power that lies dormant in all of us. The power to reforge the fear of the unknown into curiosity. If thou wouldst change the world by thine own hand, take this newfound power and venture forth. Thy journey shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
Why can the fairy hear it?
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... it was crazy! Look, that Stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice... Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica!
Eh.
You made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The smell of blood will draw out the beasts. Let's not hang about.
For once we actually have the enemies just stay there as dead
The
corpses.
lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Louis Squiaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Wait, there's more. The prince is getting worse. We're running out of time. Here, look. I brought a treasure from the village. They called it a farsight mirror. You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Who's Luis?
Who's Luis?
Is that a real question?
He was the guy in the intro cutscene.
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of Magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general, the youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble's scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
How RPGs like to do the same things over and over again. Warn you about corrupt politician that people seem to like for no reason, even though they clearly do bad things. You think people would learn? So far they haven't.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him. Especially if he's volunteering.
Yeah, he wanted to join the army. Now he can kill the king killer instead.
Then answer me this. The boy's all but a stranger to you, yet you risk your life to save him. Why?
I would live, fight, and die a noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of my heart.
I'm losing my edge. Make me regret this, and I will slay you where you stand.
You'll let him help us?
Right then. My life and sword are yours.
As far as the rest of the world's concerned, you perished in that castle. You'll find the job ahead will be easier for a dead man. Your lives are kept only by the blades in your hands, and you'll raise them at my command.
We have to.
Save the prince from the death curse.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral.
Deadline on
If you're
loan.
not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
Now, we should finally be able to get some rest. This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by Magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating.
And? Did you learn anything?
Simmer down, boy. There wasn't a damn thing to be found in those monsters.
Ah.
Well, the moon's still low. If you've any other questions, now's the time.
Can't think of anything.
Come on, there's gotta be something. Whatever's on your mind.
Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favour behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays saviour. The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the three of us alone are supposed to stop him?
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
So this guy's gonna die, huh? Rest for the departure. What is this weird thing? Key item. I wonder if I should keep a lookout for that kind of stuff. Can't get the true ending unless you get all the gold beetles. If you don't get all the gold beetles, then your femboy prince dies. So obviously he failed to stop some sort of attack or something, it sounds like.
Huh?
Indeed.
I see.
Hmm.
Well...
Yeah, I thought they were going to let me ask about it, but they're just like, nah. You can't ask about your power. Like, why? That seemed like the more important thing. The mission was pretty straightforward. Kill the guy.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. Still, you've got to keep yourself rested to be at your best.
Makes a poor bed.
Well, you're just gonna have to rough it until we're back to the capital. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? I mean, I haven't exactly been much of a guide so far. All I told you was that we had to deliver our message, and that almost got you killed. I never expected it would be this dangerous, and it feels kind of like it's my fault.
It is kind of your fault.
I don't really mind.
That's nice of you to say. Look, I can't fight with you. But as long as you're up against all this scary stuff, I'll try to help however I can. You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you. Oh, hey, you know what insomnia is good for? Catching up on reading.
You gonna look at the book more?
If only our lives were anything like the world in your novel. It's just war after war here, with Magla arts fueling the flames. But it's a nice fantasy. Enjoy it while you can.
He falls asleep.
Good night.
Science. Oh, is this our velvet room?
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one.
They have horns as well.
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you. My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. You stand now in my study. Quite something, isn't it? A hall of wisdom, purpose-built for the research of certain powers.
They unironically look a little bit like Philemon from Persona 2.
I call it academia. Alas, it's as much a prison as it is
Very
a library.
effeminate, though, huh? Even heels.
Your Majesty saw fit to lock me in this place. It has me a bit addled, honestly. I no longer remember where in the kingdom my study actually lies. I never imagined my voice would reach beyond these walls, until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak directly to your mind. So, what would you say to an alliance?
Kind of alliance.
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. I believe you have found a way to wield true magic. You need no petty conduit of mortal make. You can even change your appearance using the raw magma within. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art. Now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. Heroes of antiquity are often depicted as near mythic figures, with forms transcending the mortal. These accounts are no mere allegory, but truth. However, none of my records describe anyone wielding such power as freely as you. Perhaps you are meant for not just proficiency, but mastery. In their truest form, archetypes represent the power of a true hero. One who can drive away calamity and evil in this world, no matter its form. Indulge me this request, and I believe my dream may yet be possible. Together, we can restore the kingdom's ideals.
I mean, it's more or less what we're trying.
I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
No. Not much choice.
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
Hear a voice from somewhere.
The scholar in search of utopia, more. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Oh, so we're going to actually have social links, huh? Yeah.
Now let's see what manner of story you'll weave.
Allows the party to change between archetypes once unlocked in Academia. Oh geez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Is that like 36? Huh. I might have missed 3. Not sure. It's the first of your followers. People that support your quests as steadfast allies and grow closer to. Strengthening your bonds with your followers will lead to unlocking various abilities that can change the shape of your journey. More is the first of many, so keep an eye out.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead.
Am I gonna need to look up a guide to 100%?
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power, the better.
Speaking of, you were talking like you know something about it.
Not much. Just what I've picked up from missions in the early days. I've only heard it's a power found in those who walk a righteous path. Sounded like superstition to me, but everything's always clearer on the battlefield. Once I saw it in action, I could tell it was no fable. Never thought it'd come back to haunt me. Despite all my training and research, I never managed to master it myself.
Huh. It really is something special, then.
Don't forget, one wrong move and I'll cut you down.
So virtuous.
I'm aware.
I'm watching you.
Yes, I get it. Just trust me, all right?
Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
This place.
Apparently going through them would put us near the capital, it seems.
That being the case...
Trad.
Alright.
Check for a way around. Next stop.
Don't let your guard down. Good.
Okay. Don't really need to dilly-dally, right?
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Grand Trad. It is resource-rich with magma crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Huh? What happened? No.
Don't let your guard down.
Okay, so we got someone watching us.
Look at that!
And keep an eye on me.
Let's go.
Pushing forward.
Okay, so I'm actually gonna have him in my party. I wonder if you'll have 4 party members or 3.
Bonjour. Oh. Got it? Luke.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they don't look strong at all.
All right.
Give it a shot. We got this.
Come on! All right.
You're pretty weak.
Push through!
That's all over. We can relax for now.
Okay, so that is why they do it. They just let you beat a whole bunch of enemies at once.
Got it? I'm counting on you.
That being
They don't have like a party menu that I can look at, do they? Oh.
Brace yourselves!
Sheesh, they're pretty tough. Better be careful.
I'm actually curious about something. Oh, okay. I guess I was right in the first place. I was curious why I couldn't do this or that, but
Vitus power. Maybe not.
I probably don't need it.
Take this.
It seems I was right about how this functioned, where the party members need to get their own special ability to actually be able to control them.
Okay, let's give this all you got.
Take this. Not done yet.
We don't have an all-out attack, sadly. Maybe we will later, but not right now.
that settles that.
Well, let's kill all these guys.
You gained a level. Watch out. We've been spotted.
I don't know what they said the lock-on button was. Well, I know what they said the lock-on button was for that, but I don't know what the heck the lock-on button is for me. With a controller.
We made short work of them.
I'm liking how the areas are big, though, instead of just hallways, like the usual Persona stuff.
What is it? But
Pardon?
Did someone watch it? Wipe Out of Town for that guy?
Now then.
I guess.
thank you.
I don't know if there's a reason to not sell it. I suppose.
Take this. Time to end this.
Wait, did two more just join, or? Well, that's kind of cool.
Finish the job.
Even easier than expected.
Whew. That should do it.
So far, so good, right? Maybe there's just more of them around than I thought.
This is our chance.
We make the first move.
Still up?
Take this.
They chose the wrong opponent.
There are still some
So I guess the point is, if you attack them from the back, it's better, huh?
Scour! Just two left.
They're dead.
Take this.
I knew you had this.
Let's wrap this up.
One out.
The freedom of a Seeker! Wind!
And the difference with this one compared to Persona is that you actually turn into the thing. You don't just have it pop up behind you, you turn into it.
You're gaining strength. If it's useful, I say grab it.
Push through! Come on! Let's give him a fight! Vitus power! Scour! Let's
Oop.
finish
Take this.
What do they keep calling it? Vita? I don't know.
Fight Seeker!
I probably don't need to. Yeah, it was still stunned.
They chose the wrong opponent.
A few left.
This is our chance! Forward!
Straight.
Damn it. I'm murder happy.
Some battles are hardly a
Whew. That should do it.
I always appreciate when my RPGs let me just mash through and kill everything. Makes me feel good inside. Especially when I can mash through and not have to waste SP. And or MP, whatever you want to call it in this. Would it be SP because it's
I think we're in the clear.
Atlas? I don't know. No, it says MP right there. I guess they do call it magic.
Got a moment?
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver.
I thought I was just gonna like obliterate him.
Never seen anything like it.
That's not an igniter.
Got no mercy for you. Shite.
What's that? I think something's coming! Watch out!
Ready for impact.
Take this. Tougher than I thought.
I'm gonna say if I just attacked him, wouldn't it have been better? They made it do a ridiculous amount of damage there.
I'll get some distance. By this power. Win!
I didn't know we would have formations.
Let's do this. Hold still. Blast.
I won't hold back.
Take this.
They're easier than the animals, but well, I mean they're not easier than the animals, but
What's that?
Let's go.
I think something's coming! Watch out!
surrounded by two people. But now we have to kill them too, right? Or not?
Let's hurry.
Doesn't that mean that I already know that we're doing something else? I don't know. It's strange.
All right. Hey. Indeed.
So,
We brought this guy with us. The entrance to the dungeon is very much like usual.
What is it? These come.
Yeah, they just all have the same stuff.
Thank you.
wait a second.
Does that mean that the humans are being controlled by this guy?
Then,
Let's go.
It is strange that we have pursuers on us, though, since no one should know we're doing anything illicit. Unless we are already betrayed.
Stop. Stop. Don't you dare move.
Wait.
What? That's kind of funny. They purposely wanted to do it. They wanted to kill everyone at that fort intentionally.
Stop right there! I can't believe this.
Probably killed all the miners already anyway.
Hey, are you alright? I told you. I didn't. What? Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us. Oh, come on, let's move.
Are we saying it's Kirk? Because he doesn't want to ruin his reputation?
Vigilance now.
Stop right there! I can't believe this.
Hey, good job.
We're not saying it's that simple, right? Yeah.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry stragglers would make it past a whole unit of assassins?
Bastard. You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there.
Naturally. You heard the reports. I only put more bait on the hook. I wasn't expecting that damn thing to be rampaging already.
You sent those soldiers to their deaths. Why?
Because the kingdom's guard is powerless before the humans, and only a pile of bodies will prove that to the public.
So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Savior? Speak plain, boy. You think he's one of Luis's men?
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
Hey, person right next to him, you believe that?
That's why those sons and daughters die. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia.
Oh yes, that might have been a name.
Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger.
You left one survivor!
Well, now we got vengeance easy.
Stay back!
Help me!
Ugh. You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awake
You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll de Haliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand!
Lands? Or greatsword still? Greatsword still. Ah, his looks really cool too.
I will show you a world with honor.
What is this?
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that. This ignite is all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it. Cover me.
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Hack and slash! Face your death with honor!
Oh.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
Seeker! Scour!
Take this!
Might as well take these guys out first, right?
Oh, please! Struggle all you like. Tougher than I thought.
Interesting, it wastes his MP. I wonder if he's gonna summon more allies. Oh, of course, I'm weak to fire.
Are you prepared? The sky won't hold back. Wind.
Yeah, he's not weak to it, unfortunately. But if he keeps hitting my character and gets the free turn. Yeah, and I noticed they just let me control him right away too. They didn't even give me an option to make him not. That's interesting.
I shall vanquish evil. The freedom, Vitus power.
Gonna hit me again? Ha, you didn't hit me again. You dummy.
I refuse to fall. Here.
Bracing.
Take this! Luis!
Are we gonna like actually kill the guy in a cool way? Or is something else gonna happen?
I feel stronger. Nice. I feel stronger already. I'm eager to see you use that.
Increases allies attack for 3 turns. Well, those are the same.
Impossible! Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside. Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them. Halia was its name. I'm the son of its lord, and now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it. I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more, please, let me join your cause.
What do you say, Grius?
Well, now with two people with superpowers, I guess I've never...
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
We're brothers in arms, my friend.
Brothers in... yes. I'll do my best to deserve that honor. Now, onward.
I finally found my bro.
The proud noble, strong. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Together we stand.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? Huh? Wait, what?
Is our whole party going to be able to connect to this place? That would actually be different than normal.
Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Oh, she can at least come in.
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. And a fairy. I thought their kind long extinct. Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey, you gonna talk to me or just at me?
We meet again, my friend. Though admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened. What miracle is this? Yes, that same power now stirs in your companion. Another of the mighty archetypes. Do you recall our discussion earlier about how archetypes are an original form of magic?
More or less.
Well, more or less.
Consider this. As an elder, you are an outcast of society, yes? Your very identity is a kind of destiny you may defy but not escape. All mortals suffer under the weight of our burdens. But in facing and embracing that anxiety, you make it your innermost power. You find freedom. And so, the lives of those who overcome their hardships and embody the virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion, too, had his eyes open to his true path and claimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing, though. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you, if you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
You two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Right.
We trust each other. I've got his back and he's got mine. And that's all there is to it.
The mystical fairy, Calica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee.
It happened again. It's kind of funny, like, seeing them, like, acknowledge that the weird voice, like, actually happens and stuff.
That's the whole reason I'm here. Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. You understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength. And further, you and all your allies may fight with the strength of any archetype in your circle. As an example, your other companion, the fellow with the eye patch, he seems to have some training and knowledge regarding the wielding of an archetype. By his own account, nothing came of it. Yet if you so desire it, you can awaken the true power within him.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
I see a weird shiny thing on the table there. Is that something I can use later?
This right here.
Lineage chart of the archetypes. I've been researching that said. There are many I've yet to see, but it's far from complete. Will you change? Has your own chart. You'll use these charts in assigning of archetypes.
Now then.
Wait, we have different ones?
This here.
Alright, that shows the power, the connection of archetypes. You can gain a new archetype by selecting one here and studying its power. To study, you'll need Magla, the source of all magic, but simply drawing Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. What that means is you'll need together Mag from your battles and other sources. Keep that in mind as you travel. So does that mean we can turn into the heroes that they turned into? So we can have type coverage kind of thing?
That means...
Change oneself, they say. Here, many archives that study archetypes and demon secrets.
I see. This right here. All right.
I know we just got the mage, but...
Of course.
Maybe tempers anxiety and strength if that heart already well knew I should bestow upon the soul seeker.
Did you see?
I didn't think I could grow anymore.
Fascinating.
You and that noble youth with a new archetype power, feel free to experiment.
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
That's interesting.
Really? New skills, new possibilities.
Huh. I was rearranging things the other day and found something that would be useful to you on your journey.
That is...
Mages despise.
What's this?
Huh.
Take a look.
That's interesting. I am the seeker.
Hang on a second.
Adieu.
You have a cat?
This cat, you see.
So...
That's a good boy.
This looks like merging all those tribes. Okay, so that's just like all tutorial stuff if you never played an RPG before kind of thing.
What now?
Ah. Now I have like the actual stylized UI. A lot more fancy than I thought it'd be. Oh. Evasion go down. Okay, I don't really got anything that's that good.
What now?
Seems like my garb does not change here. It must only change on the field. Huh, maybe not as much as I thought. I wonder if they'll make less, personas, if you will.
Ah, how good of you to come. What would you care to know? What would you care to know?
Okay. Not really important. Okay, so that didn't give me Maggie. Gotcha.
Does this worry you? That's a good boy.
Strange cat.
My young friend, you are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. To reach the lineage of power's greatest potential, you must acquire more archetypes and bring them together. After all, a hero without allies is nothing more than a lone dissenter. To save the many, you must learn to fight with the power of many.
Wise words.
Only a champion of the people may awaken the power of heroes, and with it, seize a future of their own making. When next you come to see me, I hope it shall be of your own volition. Open my book, then let your imagination conjure this place anew, as vividly as you can make it. I'm sure that will be enough to reunite us. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
But in reality, we're just standing in place, yeah?
What? Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power. You studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
Well, let's hear about the archetype and just what I learned.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make yourself useful than muddle your strategies.
During battle, you can also use 3 to engage in auto battle, causing your party to fight according to your tactic settings. Change auto battle tactics, blah blah blah. Okay.
5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Look!
What's up? Pardon? Hold on. Damn it.
No.
You failed to finish this off. You won't be able to return to Lewis. Anything but a disgrace. Traveler's Voices. Okay, so I can look at what other players did also, if I wanted to.
sorry.
But
Yeah. Oh,
Okay, letting us know fire is a weakness over here. It didn't seem like that guy was gonna have new weapons for us or anything, so it seems like we should just move on. I'm guessing our assassination attempt of the Lewis guy is going to go horrible, since they are like a weird strong person. They probably are going to control the human things, what I'm assuming. And then we'll have to go figure out something else. And fight all of their cronies until we get to them, or something like that.
this place.
That being the case, be careful.
Okay, I can auto-recover too. Get a load of this.
We'll win this. I won't hold back. Is there another way?
Okay, it doesn't look like I can change my archetype in the middle of battle. I know they said these things seem to be weak to fire or whatever, right?
no need there, mate. Maybe not. Go on, finish the job.
Now,
Okay.
are you prepared?
They don't deal with that too well.
Tougher than I thought.
No, I thought that would actually do a little more. I might want to switch my character to mage for now.
I'll be getting a head start, thanks.
Stroll, they've sapped your defenses.
Does he just randomly do that, or?
I won't hold back.
Yeah, why did he do that? I didn't tell him to do that. He just did that.
Blasting wind!
All right, victory is ours.
I think that's all of them.
Interesting.
What now? Mate! What now?
Great find. Keep it.
Oh, there is a run button. For some reason, it's R2. I think it might have been that in Persona 5, though.
This could be our chance.
End this quickly!
Now get in there.
By this power. Fire! Stay sharp. It's auto react.
Power of heroes. Any means necessary.
Yeah, why not?
Even easier than expected, if I say so myself.
Ah,
Some enemies
man,
are
that
still
music
around.
is
Careful
kind of
now.
funky, huh?
We'll hold our ground.
Please dodge their attack. Still got it.
They have ball sacks on their chins.
Burn!
Okay, those ones are resistant to it.
In the I call upon royal power within. One
Roll
left.
took one out.
That'll do.
Keep it up.
Please.
It's good to figure out what these things are weak to, though, right?
My blade, take this.
I don't know if they're gonna let me switch on the go later, but boy, it would be nice.
I still stand.
Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Like, it doesn't say swap, right?
Better be sure.
Yeah, it doesn't say it anywhere that I can see.
I won't hold back.
Well,
Still up?
I guess whatever for now.
Let's make for greater heights.
What do I want to increase? My endurance is really low. Do I want to even it out, though? Or do I just want a glass cannon? Go all in on luck? Get all critics? All the time?
This battle's ours.
Looks like we got
Go
it.
straight. Take this.
Still standing.
I shall fuck.
They chose the wrong opponent.
Be careful. There's more of them.
This won't stop us.
Freeze dodged their attack. Still got it.
No need.
Are you prepared?
They look cool.
Reinforcements. Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
Pretty much just do the same exact thing.
Was that, Prius?
Okay, or maybe not.
Only one
Now I
left.
shall vanquish
Finish them
evil.
off and we're clear.
Not done yet.
Ah, weird ball sack snake.
Let's catch our breath.
Up down. Perfect.
Nice.
We got this. I don't see anything we can't handle easily. Hey, great job.
Oh, like it's actually? Baby.
Push through, Cat.
That should come in handy. Pocket it.
Yeah, it's just the vision from... Oh. Those guys have just a little too much. Probably be easy to do if I had my other thing on. I'm gonna need to heal again soon.
Trivial.
Oh.
Get him back on his feet. Stroll got knocked out. Can anyone get him back on his feet?
Me. Fire.
You hit their weakness.
It burns. I won't hold back.
I just want to make sure that's dead.
We can do this.
Crud. Which button is R in this?
I'm counting on you.
That was past turn. Ah.
I've got this.
Well, that sucked. I really am gonna have to see if reloading the game is a way to make it say the actual controls, so I know what buttons I'm hitting. So far, that's been like the biggest problem.
Let's go.
No idea what buttons I'm pressing.
I call upon royal power within. Tougher than I thought. Let's.
Yeah, these guys are definitely a little hard.
We found something. What now?
Can I equip that? Because I want that. I was hoping the burn thing wouldn't persist, but it looks like it does. Kinda sucks.
I don't like this.
Don't tell me.
But
I mean, they all have powers that let us fight humans. That was just literally a Persona thing.
we end this quickly. Settle this quick.
Vitus power. Burn! Let's take this up.
Blade ready.
Really makes me wish I had an AoE.
Go on, finish the I shall vanquish evil. Almost finished.
It's okay. I won't hold back. Fire! Last one.
Keep it up.
Okay, now we can just go all in.
Through here?
Don't take this.
Boom.
You hate to see it.
That'll do. Nice. I feel stronger already.
That's a new one even for me.
That was the last of them.
Luke.
I wonder if I'm able to go back to the starting area I was in before.
Nice. Look at that. What now?
If I could go back to that starting area, I could probably afford... Yeah, I could definitely afford another class. I don't know if that would be worth it.
My archetype's abilities feel stronger.
It'd probably be fun.
Get ready, everyone.
Let's push through.
All right, we did it.
We'll hold our grip.
Okay. That didn't work that way.
Freeze.
You hit their weakness.
I shall warrior. Not there, mate. Grasping wind.
Okay, they're weak to ice.
Warrior.
I'll cut you down.
Right on target. Nice.
Oh, good, I got credit.
Dodge their attack.
They do hurt a lot, though.
Power of heroes. Cyclone.
Let's go. Nice.
You hit their weakness.
I wonder if we do only have a party of 3, or if we're gonna get 4.
Well, that about does it.
I think that's all of them.
I guess you only have 3 for a little bit in Persona 5. But even then, you get your other allies later. By the time you're done with the first dungeon, you get on. Is all. Be purified at a church. I wonder what that means. Does it mean it's dirty? Nasty?
Very impressive.
All right.
Wrong button.
How's that?
I'll find you.
They're onto us.
Fine one.
Give us all we've got. Come forth, royal soul.
Oh wait, is he weak to it? Oh yeah, he is. Sweet.
Are you prepared?
Hack and slash. Almost finished.
It's probably excessive.
Grasping wind. Stay focused.
I'll shook Vitus power.
Even easier than expected.
Strength is only what you
Be
make of.
careful. There's more of them.
Let's push through.
Yeah, nice work.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
Ah!
They'll need more than this.
Probably should have done that. This one's supposed to be the stronger one.
I wonder. Come forth, royal soul.
You hit their weakness.
No need to rush this. Take it.
It's okay. Vitus power.
Now, no holding back.
Yeah, they're definitely stronger. And they get 2 attacks.
Come forth, royal soul. Nice.
Yeah, I might actually die.
In the name of justice. Here.
There's no chance I'm dying here. This should help.
Thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Still fight. Let's go.
I wonder if this is if Hero does. That's it. Some do that and some don't. It's always hard to know what they'll do. Those ones are definitely stronger though.
A victory well earned.
That solves that. What now?
This is bad. They're onto us.
Don't let them counter us.
And we'll win this.
Everyone,
I won't hold back. Freeze.
Freeze.
Let's keep this up.
In the I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash.
Deep freeze.
Seeker.
always come through.
Cyclone. One remains.
Down. That's just what Grius does.
You like Grius so much, jeez. What about me?
Somebody is up.
I shall rise to the occasion.
I think that's all of them.
Oh, there it is. I'm just like, where did it go?
We're so lucky.
I have like none, so I'm gonna give it to me. Give myself some more endurance. Supposed to be mini boss area.
But how about a break?
Oh, this is our safe room. Never mind. I guess I kind of figured we'd have ones like these.
All right.
In dungeons, you'll find places called Magla Hellas, which can be using as restaurants. Okay. We can actually visit our not velvet room here, too. Which usually you can't do. Also, what time is it right now? I think I might actually stop here for now. I gotta make sure my mom can get inside the front door. Really need to get a door, another key for that. We didn't make a duplicate yet. Newer door, you know. But yeah, I think I'll try to see if reloading the game will actually give me the correct buttons on the screen. That would be nice. I don't know if it will or not. But I guess it's not that big of a deal, at least it functions. It seems like it'll be an enjoyable game so far. I'm interested to see where it will go. I'm worried that it might be starting up a bit too quickly. Not sure. Not sure. I feel like we're getting front-loaded with a lot of stuff. Where, I guess it kind of makes it easier to use games like the Persona series, where you already have an established setting. But then a game like this, you have to set up the whole entire world, because it's, you know, not our own. So, some stuff to work around there, though. Either way, for anyone who dropped in, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll probably be streaming this more. It seems good so far. It's very Persona coded, obviously, and I prefer that over SMZ myself. I don't know if they're going to let you swap your archetypes in the middle of battle or not. That will be nice if they do. I'm guessing you probably will as you unlock more characters. Or when Gaius dies, whenever that happens. I mean, he's totally not going to. What? But yeah, we'll see what happens on the next one. And beside that, I might stream Bravely Default 2 tomorrow. Don't know. But I wanted to see it, check it out, and see how I feel about it. I know I'm going to play it at least. I might play that on my own, though, instead of stream. Not sure yet. But either way, until then, catch you later. Johnny.